Of all of the ways the world could possibly end, the only apocalypse I'd want to be a part of is the one that should have happened in Pacific Rim. Okay, I know what y'all are gonna say. The humans won at the end of Pacific Rim, but just for today, let's pretend that they didn't. But what actually happened in Pacific Rim? Okay, so in 2013, Pacific Rim was released and this movie was amazing. The premise was pretty simple. Imagine that Godzilla sized monsters were walking out the ocean and they were just attacking major cities. Okay, now imagine that we didn't have a Godzilla or a King Kong to fight for us. Okay, now imagine that our weapons weren't doing anything and these monsters were just having their way with us. Okay, this is the last thing I need you to imagine, but imagine we built large robots to fight these monsters. Cool. So in the movie, we follow the humans as they attempt to fight back from these large ass monsters that they call the Kaijus, using the large ass robot suits that they call the Jaegers. In terms of story, this movie does not have a lot of depth, and it does not need it. Humanity is at risk. Earth is being invaded. We as the humans are trying not to die. We as the humans do something about it. Simple ABC, simple 1, 2, 3, the story tracks. But here's the problem. The Jaegers were getting taken out one by one in the movie, and the problem was the government was getting in the way of them building more. So Idris Elba was like, fuck it. We know that these kaijus are coming out of a portal. We know where the portal is. So let's just blow up the portal. The plan was foolproof, except for that the bombs to work, they kind of have to go through the portals. And unless they have kaiju DNA covering them, the portal wasn't going to accept them. When they did find this out in the movie, and mind you, it was late in the movie when they did find this out, that's when I was like, oh, in real life, this is where we'd actually lose. See, because this is a movie, the main characters came out on top, but IRL, we would lose. As humanity, we lose a lot, and this was gonna be our L. What would have actually happened is we would have let the bombs go off next to the portal, and that wouldn't have stopped anything. Like, even if it did stop something, the alien dudes would have just opened another portal. In the movie, when they find out that you actually need kaiju DNA to get through the portal, we in real life would have botched the portal jump using like dead, rotted kaiju DNA. Yes, I understand that getting fresh DNA from a monster that's like Godzilla size is hard. That's why we leave Godzilla alone in the Godzilla movies. But back to my earlier point. Once we lost, the kaijus were gonna come in like their hundreds, and we would have been dead. And of all of the ways that humanity could be taken out, this is the only one that I could actually vibe with. And now a quick word from our sponsors. I don't have sponsors. Please like the video.